You just laid out a plethora of issues. I would like to touch on the last one first. When people talk about AI, it's almost a double edged sword. They feel A, we're at a paradigm shift right now. We can enter a new world. But B, hey, is that going to take my job? Day one of a Kennedy presidency, what are you doing when it comes to AI?
Well, it's a really complex issue, and it's an issue. Right now, President Biden's solution to it has been to bring in the biggest purveyors of AI. The big blue chip, 4 or 5 blue chip companies, to let them design our future. But I don't think that that's the right approach, because of course their solution to it is to create guardrails, and will make sure that they're the only ones who can profit from it. And I don't think they care much about human rights, about civil rights, about constitutional rights, about the growth of the very, very disturbing growth of the surveillance state. And that AI is going to give the capacity to our intelligence agencies and intelligence agencies around the world to control human behavior, to control human perception in ways that no other generation in the world has even imagined. It's been the ambition of every totalitarian state in the history of mankind to control all of our movements, to control every aspect of human behavior, our interactions with each other, our transactions, our communications with each other, our movements. But they haven't been able to do that. But today, within 3 or 4 years, they're going to be able to. And this is a frightening thing for us. So we need to do a number of things at the same time. We need to build up our constitutional protections, not be dropping those barriers like we have in the past 4 years, to make sure that our constitutional rights and our freedoms are guaranteed. We need to make AI transparent. We need to require the big social media sites and anybody else who uses AI make their algorithms transparent, so that we know at least we're going to be manipulated. We ought to be able to know how we're being manipulated, and we can only do that if we have transparent algorithms. We need to make treaties with other countries around the world, because even if we regulate in this country, it's going to be all over the world, and everybody can develop it. And we need to actually sit down with people who we are not talking to today. President Xi in China, President Putin in Russia, the rulers of Iran, and countries all over the world that are now developing very, very high performance AI that is very frightening. And we need to be talking to all of them and making sure that we develop treaties that protect humanity. We need to do the same thing, by the way, for bioweapons. AI and bioweapons are a very, very bad marriage, and they could be catastrophic for humankind. And we need to reinstate 1972 Bioweapons Charter and the Geneva Convention to stop people from doing gain-of-function research, to stop them from once and for all from developing bioweapons.